How do you make a prospecting call? It's a question I get asked a lot. Let's dig into it. Let's answer it. My name's Mark Hunter. I wrote the book, High Profit Prospecting, and I am known as the Sales Center. First of all, remember when you're making a prospecting call that you can help the other person. You've got to keep this in mind because here's something. They're not expecting your call. You're calling them. They're not expecting you. So regardless of how they respond, relax. You know you can help them. It's your objective over this call or subsequent calls to get them to realize how you can help them. Now, also relax because no blood's going to be shed. Nobody's going to be harmed. It's okay. It's only a prospecting call. Now, here's a few key things to remember. First of all, don't start what you can't finish. Don't think that you're going to make a series of one-off prospecting calls, and that's all you're going to have to make. You're going to have to repeat the process. So make sure that you have time scheduled on your calendar over the weeks and months to come that you can be able to repeat the process, because rarely is one phone call to one person ever going to make it. Second, know what your objective is. Your objective is to merely move the process forward. What does this mean? This means most likely just to get a scheduled time with which to have a conversation, because you're calling them and you're interrupting them. Now, don't set your expectations too high. I see people who set such high expectations that through their prospecting, they're going to create global peace. They're going to solve global starvation. No, it's not going to happen. Your objective is to merely move the call forward. Next piece, know what it is you're going to be asking for and know how you will engage them. This is the whole thing. They don't want to hear a lecture from you. They don't want to hear no, it's about them. You have to be able to engage them quickly with something of interest to them. Now, here's the other thing. Know how you're going to respond if you get their voicemail. Voicemail message is going to be 12 to 14 seconds long. You got to have your act together. What does this mean? You got to know ahead of time, if you call and you get their voicemail, how you're going to respond. How do you respond if you reach the gatekeeper? Well, first of all, they're not a gatekeeper. They're a door opener. Treat them exactly the way you would the person you're going to be calling. Now, when you're done making calls, you got to remember the two words that are found on a bottle of shampoo: rinse and repeat. I said this before, you have to be prepared to follow up and continue the process. Each time with a different message, each time with different questions, each time, because your objective with each call you make is to initially gain the next step. Set your sights on your prospecting calls, your initial prospecting calls, to be one thing: to gain the next step. Hey, I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Center. Click below because I've got a whole bunch of really cool things I want to give you in terms of helping you to know who to call. It's the leads. And also, hey, don't forget to grab the book, High Profit Prospecting. My name is Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. Great selling.